Hey guys, Ben Ling, Altitude Capitalist. I wanted to talk tonight about a problem that's concerned me for a couple years now that impacts the ability to hold autographs as an investment, get autographs authenticated. It's regarding the penmanship of many current players right now. These autographs, many of them have literally no discernible letters in the autographs, and this presents a problem from the perspective of trying to get something authenticated. It's going to be very difficult in the future for third-party authenticators to authenticate an autograph that literally does not have a single letter that's identifiable as a letter in the English alphabet, because they can't look at the slant, the letter shaping, spacing, all these basic things that authenticators can look at to render a judgment for an autograph. I think this is not being talked about. I'm not really sure what there is to do about it, but it's very widespread with these current players. And just wanted to look at a few of these as an example of what we're dealing with here. This T. Higgins, literally there's not a single letter that is identifiable on this. I mean, I assume it's a legit autograph because this is an on-card autograph, and those are fine. But for the most part, imagine getting this at the stadium or at a practice or something like that, on a baseball card or an 8x10. Very difficult thing to authenticate. Daniel Vasquez, looks like there's a D and a V, and but really not a whole lot there. Now compare this to Yul Blackwell's signature. You can see almost every letter in Blackwell's signature. Robin Yount, unmistakable. Very easy for a third-party expert to authenticate a Robin Yount autograph. Ken Anderson, similar thing. Lenny Moore, Football Hall of Fame. Look, every single letter of that Lenny Moore autograph is clear. Steve Carlton, you can see every letter. Mike McCormick, he signed a lot in the mail. Very clear autograph. Richie Ashburn, again, he would sign one apiece in the mail. Easy to identify Richie Ashburn autograph. Rick Monday, very identifiable autograph there. Ray Flaherty, he signed everything you'd send him. But again, you see every letter in Flaherty's autograph. Clyde Sutforth, this guy looks to be almost like 100 years old. He would sign his mail too. You see his full autograph there. He, by the way, this is the guy who scouted Jackie Robinson. But you see what I mean? A lot of these past players, Mickey Vernon, this guy sells a lot of through the mail autographs. Vernon signed everything, but you can easily read Mickey Vernon's autograph. Frank Howard, look at that. I mean, every Frank Howard autograph you get looks awesome. But now look at this. This is a very famous current baseball player. He's the catcher for the Orioles. There's not a single letter in that signature that you can really identify. Duke Snider, again, every single letter spelled out, easy. Dwight Evans, very similar, easy autograph to identify. Steve Largent, same story. Doug Atkins, he signed all of his mail. Again, every single letter Doug Atkins' name is spelled out. Reggie Jackson, same story. Hank Aaron, same story. Steve Carlton. I mean, we can go on and on and on. All of these players who played in the last century, you could see Ace Parker. I think he played Major League Baseball also. Bullet Bill Dudley, he signed all his mail. Gil McDougall, he signed all his mail. But again, these are all very clear autographs. Let's take a look at, I did a search for 2022 Bowman because I thought that would give us a lot of examples of current player autographs, and it's crazy out there. Like Luke Waddell, there's not a single letter here that you could identify. Um, Yendry Rojas, you can kind of see that's not bad. Wilfred Veras, there's nothing there. Jonathan, I can't pronounce his last name, but there's not a single discernible letter in Jonathan's autograph. This guy just puts his initials. I can't pronounce his name, but there's nothing there. Like Samuel Munoz, same story. There's nothing there to authenticate. Yison Santana, you can see a Y and an S. Pablo, there's nothing. This is unbelievable. And I think a lot of these on-card autographs or the stickers that are affixed, I think a lot of these are. I assume these are all signed in controlled environments where the players are signing it on a desk or something like that, where every opportunity for a legible signature is provided. But look at these two. I'm not sure what this is. So this is a big deal in terms of people being able to authenticate autographs in the future. It's a big deal because people who collect autographs kind of want to have something that looks nice. These don't even look nice. Imagine going to a baseball game and trying to get a team ball. You come home, you have no idea what you're looking at because none of these guys can even form a letter. And it's just disappointing if you go to a game, you hand over a ball or an 8x10 or something for a player to sign, and all he does is drag the Sharpie across it and makes a couple lines. It's not really even an autograph, if you ask me. And that kind of takes some of the fun out of it as well. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is going to be 5-10 years from now when people are sending in items that they got signed at the ballpark or at the players' hotel or wherever they go to meet players, when it's going to be almost impossible to authenticate these autographs because you can't read a letter. You can't understand the slanting, the spacing of the letters, the formation of the letters. I don't know. It's something that's been bothering me for a couple of years now. I've noticed this for a couple of years. And I think it's going to negatively impact the future of collecting autographs.